Serial killer on death row, William Reece is getting monthly VA benefits. William Reece, 66, has convictions for 1 murder in Oklahoma and 3 in Texas. He disclosed in an appeal of his death sentence that he is getting payments from the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. He made the disclosure in a March 25 application to proceed as a pauper in Oklahoma City federal court. He reported receiving a one-time payment of $30,000 from the VA and monthly payments of $1,044 over the last year. Reece described the money as back pay. Why he has been getting payments is unclear. The Department of Veterans Affairs declined to comment on Reece. Reece served almost 4 years in the Oklahoma Army National Guard, according to court records. He was given a general discharge in October 1982, rather than the typical honorable discharge, according to court records. The reason for his separation from service was listed as continuous and willful absence from military duty. Government payments to murderers has sparked public outrage and changes in the past. VA disability payments are reduced after a veteran convicted of a felony is imprisoned for more than 60 days, according to a VA fact sheet. Under the reduction, a veteran can get no more than the 10% disability rate no matter how badly injured. A veteran already at the 10% rate is reduced to half that. That long-time practice is now facing a legal challenge that has made it to the U.S. Supreme Court. Justices on April 6 agreed to decide whether an imprisoned felon can proceed in federal district court in Florida with a constitutional challenge to the reduction of his disability benefits. Disability payments are not reduced after a misdemeanor conviction. Veteran pension payments are stopped once a beneficiary convicted of a felony or misdemeanor hits the 61st day of imprisonment, according to the fact sheet. William Reece confessed in 2016 to all 4 murders after DNA linked him to the Oklahoma death. At the time of his confession, he was serving a 60-year prison sentence in Texas for kidnapping an exotic dancer in 1997. Johnston, a newlywed, was 19. She disappeared from the Sunshine Car Wash in Bethany on July 26, 1997. Her mostly nude body was found in tall grass along a dirt road the next day. Reece admitted he strangled Johnston to death after raping her inside a horse trailer. A jury in Oklahoma County District Court convicted him at trial in 2021 and chose the death penalty as punishment. He has lost on appeal 3 times, twice at the Oklahoma Court of Criminal Appeals and once at the U.S. Supreme Court. He went back to Texas after his 2021 trial to face prosecution there. He pleaded guilty in 2022 to the Texas murders and was sentenced to life in prison. He was returned to Oklahoma on December 29 and is now awaiting execution at the Oklahoma State Penitentiary in McAlester. In his confession, he admitted he first killed Laura Smither, 12, in the Houston suburb of Friendswood. Smither disappeared on April 3, 1997, while jogging. Her body was found later that month in a retention pond. Reece next killed Kelly Cox, a 20-year-old student at the University of North Texas in Denton. She disappeared on July 15, 1997, after going on a class field trip and locking herself out of her car. Her remains were found after days of digging in a rice field in Brazoria County, Texas, in 2016 after Reece revealed where he had hidden her body. Johnston was 3rd. She had only been married 3 months. He admitted to last killing Jessica Kane, 17, of Tiki Island, Texas. She disappeared after leaving a Bennigan's restaurant in Clear Lake, Texas, on August 17, 1997. Her vehicle was found abandoned along the interstate. Her remains were found in March 2016 at a dig site in Houston based on his recollections of her burial spot. Reece was born in Oklahoma but lived in Texas at the time of the 1997 killings. He drove trucks, operated a bulldozer, and shoed horses for a living when he wasn't in prison. This predator has left a trail of devastated families across 2 states, Attorney General Gentner Drummond said in January after Reece was returned to Oklahoma.
In cause number 16 CR 2334, first-degree felony murder of Laura Smither. How do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
To the first-degree felony charge of murder of Jessica Kane. How do you plead? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, Your Honor.
At this time,
And how much everyone suffered at his hands. You know, he deserves way worse.
Mr. Reece committed murder. He's on death row, but he's receiving some VA compensation. I think it's totally wrong for anybody to commit murder, be on death row, and still get VA compensation. I mean, if you're in prison for murder the rest of your life or on death row, you shouldn't receive your compensation. You're already being taken care of in prison on the taxpayer dollar. They're giving you 3 meals a day, a place to stay. They don't deserve the compensation. So I don't think Mr. Reece deserves his compensation.